My friends, thank you so much for coming up. We would like to do a little performance for you. Now, I need you to raise your hand for me. Raise it up high. If you have... No, not yet. You're so good. You're quick. If you have seen the cartoon, the Disney movie, Mulan. Raise them up high. Excellent. Let's put them down. So, how many of you knew that Disney's Mulan was not the first Mulan story? How many of you knew that? Not as many, right? Mulan is a very old story. Started in China, so it's not just about China. It started in China. It was an old legend, an ancient legend. And part of what we do in the middle school is study some really old stuff. Really old stuff. And so my friends here want to perform a poem for you, the very first recorded version of Mulan. It goes back to like the 9th century. That's kind of crazy old, right? Yeah. Crazy old. We're in the 21st century, and we want to go back to the 9th. Old, right? Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember the most important part of Mulan? What happened? Do you remember? Yeah, so Mulan's a girl, and she took her dad's place in the army. So were girls allowed to go in the army?
No.
No. Did Mulan?
Yes.
Yes. She was cool, I think. So it's the same story here. Our Mulan is going into the army because her dad is sick. She wants her dad to be okay, and she's going to take his place. So the middle schoolers are going to present this to you. We're going to start with my friend Megan.
A sigh, and then again a sigh. Mulan was sitting at the door and weaving. One did not hear the sound of loom and shuttle. One only heard her heave these heavy sighs. When she was asked the object of her love, when she was asked who occupied her thoughts, she did not have a man she was in love with. There was no boy who occupied her thoughts.
Last night, I heard the summons of the army. The Khan is mobilizing all his troops. The list of the summoned men come in 12 copies. Every copy holds my father's name. My father, alas, has no grown-up son. And I, Mulan, I have no adult brother. I want to buy a saddle and a horse to take my father's place and join the army.
The eastern market she bought a horse. The western market she bought a saddle. The southern market she bought a bridle. The northern market she bought a whip. At dawn she said goodbye to her parents. At night she rested by the yellow river. She did not hear her dear parents' voices calling for their daughter. She only heard the yellow river's flowing water, always splashing, splashing.
At dawn she left Yellow River's bank. At night she rested on Black Mountain's top. She did not hear her parents' voices calling for their daughter. She only heard the whinnying of Crimson Mountain Hunnish horsemen. Myriads of miles she joined a thick of battle. Fine. Crown the mountain passes as if flying. The winds from the north transmitted metal rattles, and the frozen light shone on her iron armor. 100 battles fought, and the brass were dead. After 10 years, the bravest men returned.
When they returned, they met the Son of Heaven seated on his throne. Their rewards were counted in millions. Their ranks went up 12 steps. The Khan asked Mulan what he might desire. I, Mulan, do not care for an appointment here at court. Give me your racer, good, for 1,000 miles, to take me back again to my old hometown.
Hearing their daughter had arrived, her parents went out of the city, welcoming her back home. Hearing her elder sister had arrived, her sister put on her bright red outfit at the door. Hearing her elder sister had arrived, her brother sharpened his knife that brightly glimmered in front of the pigs and sheep.
Open my pavilion. Open the gates to my pavilion on the east. Let me sit in my old western room. I will take off the dress I wore in battle. I will put on the shirt I used to wear. Close to the window, she did up her hair. Facing the mirror, she applied makeup. She went outside and saw her old army buddies. Her old army buddies were flabbergasted. We've marched together for 12 long years and absolutely had no clue that Mulan was a girl. The male hare wildly kicks its feet. The female hare has shifty eyes. But when two hares run side by side, who can distinguish whether I am in fact male or female?